and welcome to Cat Lady Crochet, where all my creations are held together by a little cat hair. Not really, just fuzzy. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about some beginner tips that I wish I had known when I started. A lot of videos are really fast and don't really share slow, just basic things that are important to know when you're crocheting. So anyway, one way to start crochet is with a slip knot. So here's my slip knot. I'm on my hook. I take the tail and I pull it over the yarn over and pull it through that loop I made. I have my slip knot. Then I'm just gonna make a short little chain to show you the few stitches that I used when I started out. Alright, so yarning over, and just like I'm making a single crochet, yarn over, pull through my loop, and when I make my stitches, I don't pull them tight, and that's one thing that people do a lot. And their stitches all turn out different sizes. So what I do is I just pull it tight on my hook, pull it through. I do not pull the stitch itself very tight. And another thing is a lot of crochet is just figuring out what feels right to you. I just put my yarn through between my fingers. Some people like to wrap it around their fingers. And there's also this nifty little ring thing you can buy. I haven't tried it before. But, you know, whatever you've got to continue crocheting and figure out what works for you. Alright, I think that's about how long I want to make mine. So, I'm working on my chain, and that's a little bit different than working on rows. So what I'm going to do is skip that first chain, and just do a single chain. Sorry, just do a single chain in all of the stitches. So push through, yarn over, pull through, then pull through the two. Through, yarn over, pull through two. And so I'm kind of tightening this loop on my hook as I go, but no other really tightening as I go, except for just making sure the yarn is tight as I pull it through. We'll make it easier. Alright, almost to the end, and then I'm going to show you how to change rows. Okay, and last one. Oh, this is where my knot was, so it's tighter. Oh, yeah, that's my knot, not my stitch. Okay, anyway, so I got it. Alright, so just like I did for my chain, I want to turn. So I'm going the other way. Now after I've turned, I want to chain one, or however many I need to match the size of whatever my next stitch is going to be. So if I'm doing single stitches, I'm just going to change one because this will equal the height of a single stitch. If I am going to do a double stitch, I will need to chain two, because a double stitch, of course, is twice the height of a single stitch. So I've changed two, and here's my double stitch. So I'm going to yarn over once, push through my next stitch, pull yarn over and pull one out. Now I have three on my hook. I'm going to pull through two of those three, and then pull through those last two. So that was a double stitch, if you ever want to use it. But I'm going to stick with my single. So I'm just going to pull it through and only have my one chain on my hook to show you the next few stitches. Alright, so the first one I use a lot is the increase. So an increase for my single crochet is I'm going to go in like I'm going to do a single crochet, yarn over, bring one out, and make a single crochet stitch. Alright, and now I've made one, and I'm just going to go through the same stitch again and make another single crochet. And that is my increase. My decrease is going in like I'm making my single crochet stitch, bringing it through, but instead of yarning over and pulling it through the two, I'm going to go into my next chain and start another single crochet. So now that I pulled it up and I have 3 on my hook, yarn over, pull it through the first 2, and pull it through the last 2. Another very important thing when you are starting your row, on your chain you are just going through one of these little loops. Now you got to make sure that you're going through the whole chain. So that would be 2 of these loops when you're pulling through and making your stitch. That makes it stronger, and your yarn won't separate and make those big holes. So there are my 2. Oops, slippery. There, okay. And then I'm pulling through, and I made my single. Another way to start a project that's really useful if you are wanting to connect to make a head, make a ring like this, to connect them together, is called a magic ring. I will make another video to show you guys how these look, or you can research it yourself. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you later.